The day began like any other weekday. My wife, Emily, had been growing distant over the past few months, distracted, glued to her phone, always inventing new reasons to stay late. She claimed work was overwhelming, that her boss was pressuring her hard on a project, and she needed to attend networking events after hours. I wanted to believe her. After all, we'd been married for 6 years, built a life together, shared everything. But when someone starts making everyone else a priority except you, it becomes impossible to ignore. Her smiles felt rehearsed, her laughter empty, and our conversations had dwindled down to polite small talk about bills and groceries. Something was off, and deep inside, I already knew. That Thursday night, I messaged her as usual, just to check in. "Hey babe, dinner at home tonight?" I waited, eyes on the blinking dots as she typed. Then came the reply, "Can't talk, busy tonight." No punctuation, no warmth, just a cold, mechanical text. My stomach sank. I'd heard that phrase far too often lately. This time, she didn't even bother with an excuse. It wasn't anger that struck me first, but a stark realization, the kind that forces you to stop denying what's right in front of you. I answered simply, "Me too." No question mark, no explanations. Just 2 words, enough to make her pause and wonder. Minutes later, my phone buzzed again. "Busy with what?" she asked. I could almost see her composure falter, the mask slipping. I gave a faint smile, but didn't respond. Instead, I flipped my phone face down, grabbed my jacket, and left the house. I had plans that evening, plans she wasn't aware of. What Emily didn't know was that I had spent the last week preparing for this moment. My friend Lucas, a private investigator, had confirmed my worst suspicions. She was involved with someone at her office. Twice a week, hotel rooms, dinners, late-night drives. That night, she was meant to meet him again, but I wasn't going to confront her there. I had something else in mind. I was heading to meet someone too, a realtor. By morning, my entire life was about to shift. 2 hours later, while she was likely enjoying wine under the guise of a busy schedule, I was signing papers to put her house on the market. I had already moved half of our joint savings into a separate account, my share clean and legal. Everything she believed I was oblivious to, I had quietly gathered. Photos, messages, credit card bills, all meticulously organized in a folder destined for my lawyer. Around 10 p.m., my phone erupted with notifications. "Where are you? Why won't you answer? Are you with someone?" Then came the call, angry, trembling, demanding. I ignored it. I wanted her to feel what I'd been feeling for months. Uncertainty, confusion, losing control. For once, she was pacing, doubting everything. I sent her one last text. "Told you. Busy." An hour later, she appeared at the house, disheveled, eyes red from tears or rage. Maybe both.
"Who were you with?" she demanded.
I didn't raise my voice. I simply slid the folder across the kitchen counter. Photos, dates, places. Her entire double life laid bare in black and white. She froze, the weight of the truth sinking in. Her phone slipped from her fingers as she whispered, "You knew." I nodded. "For weeks," I said softly. "And now I'm done." The expression on her face wasn't just guilt, it was fear. Fear of losing the security she'd taken for granted, fear of exposure. She begged, cried, swore it was a mistake, that it meant nothing. But lies sound hollow when the truth is staring you down. I told her I wasn't angry anymore, just finished. She wanted excitement. I wanted peace. We both got what we wanted. By morning, her world had crumbled. She had moved in with her sister. Her affair had become office gossip. The married coworker she'd been involved with blocked her to save himself. I hadn't destroyed her life. Her choices did that. I only stopped being her backup plan. Sometimes, revenge isn't about anger. It's about walking away with your dignity intact. Months later, she reached out, asking to talk, saying she missed me and regretted everything. I read her message, smiled faintly, and replied with the very words that had begun it all. "Can't talk, busy tonight."